now, spirit. Whither?
Over hill, over dale, through a bush, through a bare, over park, over pale, I do wander everywhere. Swifter than the moon's sphere, I do serve the fairy queen, to do her orbs upon the green. The cowslips tall, her pensioners be, in their gold coats spots you see. Those be rubies, fairy favors. In those freckles live their saviors. I must go, seek some dewdrops here, and to put a pearl on every cowslip's ear. Farewell, thou lob of spirits, I'll be gone. Our queen and all her elves be here anon.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed, the queen does not come within his sight. For Oberon passing fell and wrath, because that she as her attendant hath a lovely boy, stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling. And jealous Oberon would have the child, knight of his train, to trace the forest wild. But she perforce withholds the beloved boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy. And now they never meet in grove or green, by fountain clear or spangled starlight sheen. But they do square, that all their elves for fear creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
Either I mistake your shape and making quite, or else you are that shrewd and knavish sprite, called Robin Goodfellow. Are you not he that frightens the maidens of the village, and sometimes labor in their quern, and bootless make the breathless housewife churn, and sometimes make the drink to bear no barm, misleading night's wonders, laughing in their harm? Those that the hobgoblins call you, and sweet Puck, you do their work, and they shall have good luck. Are you not
right? I am that merry wanderer of night. I jest to Oberon and make him smile, when I a fat and bean-fed horse beguile, neighing in likeness of a filly fowl, and sometimes lurk I in a gossip's bowel, in very likeness of a roasted crab. And when she drinks, against her lips I bob, and on her dewlap pour the ale. The wisest aunt telling the saddest tale. Sometimes for 3 footstool mistaketh me, then slip I from her bum, down topple she, and Taylor cries, and falls into a cough, and then whole choir hold their hips and laugh, and waxen in their mirth, and mease and swear a merrier hour was never wasted there. But room, fairy, here comes Oberon.
Here, my mistress, would that he were gone. Ill-met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What? Jealous Oberon. Fairies, skip hence. I have sworn his bed in company.
Tarry, rash wanton, am I not thy lord?
I must be thy lady. But I know, when thou hast stolen away from fairyland, and in the shape of corn, sat all day, playing on pipes of corn, and versing love to amorous Phillida, why art thou here? Come from the farthest step of India? But that, forsooth, the bouncing buskined mistress and your warrior love to Theseus must be wedded, and you come to give their bed joy and prosperity.
How canst thou thus, for shame, Titania, glancing at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus? Didst thou not lead him through the glimmering night, from Pergina, whom he make him with the fair Aegil break his faith, and Eridine and Antiopa?
These are the forgeries of jealousy, and never since the middle summer's night met we on hill, in dale, forest or mead, by paved fountain or rusty brook, or in the beached margin of the sea, to dance our ringlets to the whistling wind. But with thy brawls thou hast disturbed our sport. Therefore the winds, piping to us in vain, as in revenge, have sucked up from the sea contagious fogs, which, falling in the land, have every pelting river made so proud, that they have overborne their continents. The ox has therefore stretched his yoke in vain, the ploughman lost his sweat, and the green corn hath rotted ere in youth attained a beard. The fold stands empty, and the drows are fed with myriad flock, the 9 men's morasses filled up with mud. and the quaint mazes in the woman green, for lack of tread, are undistinguishable. The human mortals want their winter here. No night is now, with hymn or carol blessed. Therefore the moon, the governess of floods, pale in her anger, washes all the air. The rheumatic diseases do abound. Thorough this to temperature, we see the seasons alter. Hoary-headed frosts, far in the fresh lap of crimson rose, and on the old Hime's thin icy crown, an odorous chaplet of sweet summer buds is, as in a mockery, set. The spring, the autumn, angry winter, change their wonted liveries, and mazed world by their increase now knows not which is which, and this same progeny of evils comes from our debate, our dissension. We are their parents and original.
Do you amend it, then, that it lies in you? Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother was a votaress of my order, and in the spiced Indian air by night, full often hath she gossiped by my side, and sat with me on Neptune's yellow sands, marking and embraced traders on the floor, when we had laughed to see the sails conceive, and grow big-bellied with the wanton, she, with pretty and with swimming gait, following her womb, then rich with my young squire, would intimate and sail upon the land to fetch me trifles and return again, as from a voyage rich with merchandise. But she, being mortal, of that boy did die, and for her sake I do rear up her boy, and for her sake I will not part.
How long within this woods intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus's wedding day. If you will patiently dance in our round, and see our moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me, and I will spare your heart.
Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies away! We will chide downright if I stay any longer.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove. I torment thee for this injury. My gentle Puck, come hither. Thou rememberest, since I sat on a promontory, and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back, singing such a dulcet and harmonious breath. Rude sea grew civil at her song, and certain stars shot madly from their spheres, to hear the sea maiden's song.
I remember.
That very time I saw, but thou couldst not. Flying between the cold moon and the earth, all-armed, a certain aim he took, at a fair vessel throned by the west, and loosed his love shaft smartly with his bow, as it should pierce 100,000 hearts. But I might be young Cupid's fiery shaft, quenched in the chaste beams of the watery moon, and the imperial votress passed on, in maiden's meditation fancy-free, yet marked where the bolt of Cupid fell. It fell upon a little western flower, before milk-white, now purple with love's wound, and maidens call it love and idleness. Fetch me that flower, the herb I showed thee once. The juice of it on the sleeping eyelids laid will make, or man, or woman, madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. And thou here again, ere the Leviathan can swim a league.
I'll put a girdle around the earth in 40 minutes.
Who wants this juice? I'll watch Titania while she's asleep, and drop the liquor of it in her eye, and the next thing, when she wakes, looks upon, be it lion, or bear, or wolf, or bull, on meddling monkey, or on busy ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And ere I can take this charm as I can take with any other herb, and I'll make her render up her page to me. But who comes here? I am invisible. I will overhear their conference. I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? The one I'll slay, and the other slayeth me. Thou told me they were stolen unto these woods, and here I am, and wooed within these woods, because I cannot meet my Hermia. Hence, get thee gone, and follow me no
You
more.
draw me, you hard-hearted adamant, but yet you draw not iron, for my heart is true as steel. Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not in the plainest truth tell you I do not, nor I cannot, love you?
And even for that, do I love you the more. I am your spaniel, and Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fawn on you. Use me as your spaniel. Spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me. Only give me leave, unworthy as I am to follow you. What worser place can I beg in your love, and yet a place of high respect with me, than to be used as you use your dog?
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
You do impeach your modesty too much. To leave the city, and to commit yourself unto the hands of the one that loves you not, to trust the opportunity of night, and the ill counsel of a desert place, with the rich worth of your virginity?
Your virtue is my privilege. It is not night when I do see your face. Therefore, I think I am not in the night. Nor doth this wood lack the worlds of company, for you in my respect are all the world. Then how can it be said I am alone, when all the world is here to look on
I'll
me?
run from thee, and hide me in the brakes, and leave thee to the mercy of the wild beasts.
The wildeth hath not such a heart as you. Run when you will, the story shall be changed. Apollo flies, and Daphne holds the chase. The dove pursues the griffin. The mild hind makes speed to catch the tiger. Bootless speed, when cowardice pursues, and valor flies.
I will not stay thy questions, let me go, or if thou follow me, do not believe, but I shall do thy mischief in the
Aye,
woods.
in this temple, in the town, the field, you do me mischief. Fie, Demetrius, your wrongs do set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as men do. We should be wooed and were made to woo. I'll follow thee and make a heaven of hell, to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph. Ere he do leave this ground, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Hath thou the flower? Welcome, wanderer.
Aye, there it is.
I pray thee, give it me. I know a bank where the wild thyme blows, where oxlips and the nodding violet grows, quite over-canopied with luscious woodbine, with sweet musk roses and egg-de-line. There sleeps Titania, some time of the night, lulled in these flowers, with dances and delight. And there the snake throws her enamelled skin, wood wide enough to wrap a fairy in. With the juice of this, I'll streak her eyes, and make her full of hateful fantasies. Thou take some of it, and seek through the grove. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the next thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garments he hath on. Affect it with some care, that he may prove more fond on her than she upon her love. And look thou meet me here, the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.